On today's episode, join us in a galaxy far, far away as we talk movies, a little about what we've been watching, and unveil our rating system and review this week's feature film, Star Wars: Rise of the Skywalker. Y'all can see this video.
Fire, man. That drop is fire.
From the windows to the walls, come one, come all. This is, if I'm being honest, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you are here with us, and we do appreciate that. On my left, I have Lord Felix, royalty, and fact checker, and fact checker. And I have on my right with me your boy Chris, and I, of course, am the terror that flaps in the night. I am the special news bulletin that interrupts your favorite show. I am McKinley Barber, your host with the most. And Chris, you're AKA Mr. Long Storyteller.
No, that's not sticking. No.
But you do tell long stories, and you know random stuff.
It's crazy. You don't get to pick your nickname.
Right, like you do it.
Your nickname is a sign.
No.
Look, anyway, you're already telling a long story. Look, here we go. So look, guys, listen up. Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. Most of the time, I enjoy being right. It's gratifying. It's reassuring. It's the way the Lord intended. But sometimes that backfires, and we will get into that a little bit later in the show. But I made a prediction last week, and I'm just the right guy. But for now, we're going to go ahead and roll into the show. We're going to jump it off with what we've been watching. We're going to start with your boy Chris. What have you been watching?
So, with my brand new iPhone 11 Pro Max, I got the Apple TV Plus subscription. And so, I've been watching the new show, Servant.
Okay.
On Apple TV Plus. It's produced by M. Night Shyamalan. Rupert Grant from Harry Potter in it.
Who was Rupert Grant?
He played Ron.
Oh, Ron Weasley.
Oh, Ronald Weasley.
Weasley.
He's a dope.
Okay.
So
he's dope. He's a dope.
Dope side character.
So I got through the first episode and a half, and it's kind of creepy, but it grabs you and pulls you in.
Okay. What is this show about? What is this, sir?
So far it's basically it's this creepy ass nanny. She comes in and this couple, they had some tragedy happen, their kid died.
Okay.
And so they replaced the kid with a doll, and they hire a nanny to babysit the doll.
Oh, okay. I thought this was a movie.
There was a movie,
right?
The boy. There was a similar movie.
It came out like a year ago, maybe.
What's it called?
Yeah.
I think it was a boy, or something like that. A child.
It was something in that vein. Yeah.
But it was a year or 2 years.
That movie
ago.
didn't do very well either. So.
But the show is pretty interesting because you have to see, you're watching the dynamic between
The Prodigy.
No, I don't think it was that. This was a horror movie.
Yeah.
What I'm thinking of, it was a horror movie.
And it's the same premise. They hired a nanny to come out, and the nanny has to take care of this kid. And
right.
It ends up being
like a doll or something.
What do you guys do? You take a babysitting job, pays you hella bread, and you walk in, and they're like,
"There's a doll."
By the way, you're going to be babysitting.
I'm walking right out.
Up it over here.
No, I'm walking right out.
I mean,
I've seen way too many horror movies with this setup.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'll fall for the trap. How much you paying?
It's all right.
I'm gonna try it one night.
How long I gotta be here?
Right, I'm gonna try it one night. I'm gonna get this money.
I'm gonna get this money one night.
I'm not sick in here with it, right?
That's a live-in nanny type situations. You gotta live there all the time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I do have to sleep with them.
Okay, so I gotta stay there.
I have to renegotiate the contract.
So
and this is a show.
They set up a room. She has her home room and everything like that. And there's this sexual tension between the husband and the nanny.
Of course,
that's the show.
That's how that works.
And you're watching all this reaction, how they get to that, and then the nanny just starts doing some creepy stuff, and it's just
So the nanny's creepy too.
Yeah. So
and then the doll's creepy.
Yeah.
Is she a hot creepy nanny?
Because I can deal with creepy.
She's not bad.
She can deal with creepy. She's what's your level of creepiness and hotness? Yeah, I'll figure that out. I'll work around.
Wait, you're okay.
But
You're 8.5, but your level of creepiness is 8, so that might be a little too much.
Yeah,
Creepy.
it's a little too much.
I don't know.
The hot crazy scale factor has been tipped at that point. So
Okay. But you're gonna keep watching the hot creepy nanny and servant.
In M. Night Shyamalan fashion, there's gonna be a twist. So
That's right. Okay, M. Night Shyamalan.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, we're not gonna get into that because he ruined one of my favorite things in the world. We're not getting into that at all. No, I don't even want to watch the show now. So that's the servant on Apple TV.
Apple TV Plus,
Only Apple TV Plus.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, we're going to go ahead and jump into what Lord has been watching. What have you been watching, sir?
Man, so I've been watching Vikings.
Yeah.
Season 6.
Okay. That's a lot of
Our
Viking.
producer's in the back pumping his fist because we're both of the
Yeah, you got
like that Norse mythology. So,
Right.
but yeah, I've been watching Vikings. Vikings is dope. Season 6, I think it's episode 4. Still got 10 minutes left of the show.
Is it like they follow just a particular clan throughout this whole show?
No, so I mean it's the lineage of the great Viking king Ragnar Lothbrok. It's about him, and then it's about his sons, and
Okay.
just kind of their takeover of England, and them developing from a pillaging type of people where they go and they just take people's stuff to now they're trying to be more like trade and more civilized. Yeah, we want to trade with people, and we're gonna be the breadbasket of the world kind of deal.
Okay. All right.
It's a good show.
Vikings. I know you watch a lot of Viking stuff, so
It's 2 weeks in a row.
Yes.
yeah, definitely. Did we talk about Vikings last week?
No, well, I mentioned it, and it's actually good that I didn't get into detail with it because I wouldn't have anything to talk about this week.
That's a fact. That's all right. That's all right. Vikings though on whatever you watch it on. We're not gonna.
Rest in peace to my streaming service, man. My streaming service that I watched all my other stuff on died, actually.
R.I.P.
Yeah. When I got home, it was a little message there. They said,
A little message.
they left a message.
That's
man.
very courteous because usually
It hurt. They said, look, we had some good times. We hope, literally, they said, we hope that the memory of you using us, is a lasting one.
They are classy.
We're done.
That's a classy group.
And then I got on
That's
Reddit and I found another one in like 5 minutes. And it's
You moved on that quick.
yes, I did.
No loyalty. Yeah, Chris was over here making his reference to his was it what'd you say it was like a bet, not a bet, but your prediction of Netflix being out of here in 3 years. You might be right. I'm not gonna lie. We'll get into that a little bit though. But all right, so that's Vikings, of course. Again, I'm gonna have to get you to watch something else. But
Yeah.
for the 4th week in a row.
Guys, I had 2 separate shows.
You did. I'm giving you mess.
Haters,
Shit.
man.
You're right. 100% hate.
Why don't y'all watch Vikings, man? We have more in common.
I like being in the present and future.
I'm
The Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian is awesome. And so says everyone. And that's just the way it is. What is it? That is the way.
I can't talk trash because I haven't seen it.
That's
I
right.
don't want to make a fool of myself because it might be good.
It might, it just might be good.
I'm not even a Star Wars fan, and I've actually been enjoying it the last few weeks. So.
It's a good show. It's a very good show. And we'll get into that also later. See, there's a lot of stuff to get into later. I have been watching, well, first I watched Avengers 1 and 2. So, first of all, okay. You're gonna snore on Avengers now? Like, that's what we're doing?
No, it was just you were talking about stuff you watch. And
You're so boring. Avengers 1 and 2. I did end up rewatching those just because I hadn't seen them in a long time. I want to remember if Avengers 1 was as good as I thought it was, or I remembered it being, and if Avengers 2,
the one where yeah.
and if Avengers 2 was as bad as I remembered it being, and
Avengers 2 is bad.
yeah, my memory serves. Avengers 1 is definitely very
It's like
good.
Iron Man 2 bad.
Iron Man 2 bad?
Iron Man 3 bad.
Yeah, Iron Man 3 was really
Iron Man
bad.
2 was Mickey Rourke. I like
that one wasn't bad. It had some good characters.
The other one was with
That's the one where he eats a parrot, like
American Patriot.
he's like eat a parrot or something like that. Like,
Huh? He's a parrot?
He has a parrot.
He has a parrot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think he eats it.
He kills the... No. He doesn't eat the parrot.
No.
He said that.
No, Mickey Rourke did not eat a parrot in this movie, okay? But Iron Man 3 was that bad that someone should have ate a parrot. That's besides the point. It's neither here nor there, and it is here and there at the same time. But Avengers 1 is really good still.
Dude.
It's still really good. And I think, honestly, it might be the best Avengers movie. It really might be,
because I feel like they got the essence, like the purest of the essence of every character in that movie. And I think they went so far with certain characters by the time they got to Endgame that it was just kind of ridiculous with certain characters, namely Thor and the Hulk, of course. But
Wasn't that the last Joss Whedon?
no, he did too.
Oh.
He did the second one. But he did not have complete control over the second one either. And that's a part of the reason why they parted ways. He didn't have complete control. At least that's what I would come out and say if it was that bad. But, yo, this ain't mine.
Yeah.
So basically, Zack Snyder did.
Yeah. But Joss Whedon did come in and ruin that, though. But anyway,
Yeah,
so...
I mean, that was the first Avengers movie, man. Anytime you're first, you saw that, you get the goosebumps, Sean.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to compare. But, like, the way they even dropped Hulk in, like, it's just a nuke. Here, Hulk, go smash.
And they knew what to do. They got all the lines right, all the characters. It was just a really good movie. And I think, honestly, because people didn't... At the time, they didn't have anything else to compare it to. It's like, the beginning kind of drags. I'm like, I watched the beginning, and the beginning is not bad. It's really not that bad at all. So I like that one. Avengers 2, still not so great. My boy, I can't think of his name right now, off the blacklist, playing Ultron, just
James Spader.
James Spader, just wasn't a great choice. And then they got, you know what it was? They got too cheesy with it. It's like, we get it, they're a team, so now everything is like, remember that thing we did in the first one where he hit him with the hammer with his shield? We're gonna do that again. And remember that time he did that thing with his blasters and he blasted it off of the thing with it's like, okay, we get it, they're a team.
You know what, Kevin? God bless you that you watched that movie again, man. Because
I had to remember. I
actually recently rewatched it too, but
it's still bad. What they did with Quicksilver, like what?
Yeah, I thought that was
horrible.
You didn't see that coming.
Yeah,
being it that bad. Yeah, I didn't see it being that bad. I really didn't.
But there was a reason why they killed him off, because Fox's Quicksilver was much better, so you couldn't have two versions of the same character.
Yeah, no, Fox's. I think the rendition, like the imagining of how his powers work, how they displayed it, I thought was better. But I like the actor who played. I take the actor more seriously that played him in the Marvel IP than I do.
Really? Now I disagree, because now
I saw him in American Horror Story, and I still can't get the character that he played on that show out of my mind. So I just don't take him seriously.
Well, and so that's actually really interesting, because so what we're referring to, if anybody doesn't know, of course there were two Quicksilvers, one in the Fox version of X-Men, and of course one in the MCU. He didn't survive very long, but one of them was played by the kid from Kick-Ass. I can't think of his name. I think it's like Jonathan Aaron Taylor Thomas.
Let's put some respect on these guys' names.
Yeah, put some respect on.
Maybe we might want to interview him one day.
Right, Lord is going to look him up. But basically, I'm kind of with Chris on this one. I thought when I saw Godzilla, like, he just was not very good and didn't prove to be a leading person to me in that movie.
For me, it was like, because Godzilla and Age of Ultron came out like months
around the same time,
and like you had that movie where you have him and you have Elizabeth Olsen. They're playing husband and wife in one movie, and then 6 months later they turn around playing brother and sister.
Well, that didn't so much bother me. It's just the fact that they're both not very strong.
They're not.
Like, they're not.
However, I've been watching the stuff that Elizabeth Olsen been doing on Facebook Watch. I can't think. Sorry for Your Loss. Okay. That's actually pretty good.
Oh, I've heard a lot of good stuff about that show as well. But I think we'll be talking about that later as well. But who are you looking up? Quicksilver from Fox. What his name is?
Evan Peters.
Oh, look at that. The guy who knows random stuff. Yeah. What do you know?
I'm done.
But so I did watch those, and I did start watching. What did I start watching? Six Underground, the Ryan Reynolds film, Netflix original. I started watching it. Don't know if I'll finish watching it. When I started watching this movie, I'm not gonna lie. I said to myself,